77, trailing slightly behind them, but still having overall a great time in the Stage 3 qualifiers. As we are now jumping into the land of Dawn. Basic that time journey, but instead, going to answer back with a little bit more of Group CC, picking up the Tigreal. Speaking of BTK, though, now pulling the aggro of this turtle, JQ and Yureshi to match them. Now going to fight it out. Last sanity from Milo. Onto Lord taking the turtle very low. Mobazane will be able to get it from BTK. No Fury for the knockup. Tarzan Cutie finds Milo. First blood drawn into the hands of AEAR77. Mobazane will prime back, though. Gets a kill of his own. Finds J Cutie. Mobazane now trying to disengage, but they are on the chase. They know Nicolette's low. They know they can take her down if they can close the distance, but unable to. As Nick's looking for if they want to take advantage of this game, especially with not too many Purifies on table. The only Purifies are going to be Basic and Nicolette. Both backline players going to have to watch out for them. Speaking of Nicolette, finds Marcutie in the mid lane. Massive assist over there by Coworld, picking up his second of the day. And now a possible invasion from the side of BTK into the jungle on the purple buff for AEAR77. Trying to clash it out, but no Fury for the knockup. Does Zane get it? Kratos Raphael drop JQT. About 15% HP, able to get out of there, but Mobazane got what he came for. Up, Tarzan Cutie does have it for the physical pin and also the additional movement speed. As we take a little bit of a look at the items, 4 minutes in. 2,900 gold over there for ISO. Tied up with Basic. We kind of wondered how these two would kind of fare off against each other in the gold lane, and hey, there you have it. Pretty much a stalemate. Neither side has fallen. But speaking of falling, Turtle being chunked down very low. Tarzan Cutie in position for the retribution with the Nolan jungle. But implosion for the set. Deny the retribution. Allows Mobazane to get the steal for BTK. And Tarzan Cutie will fall. Big chase though. They are trying to take down Yureshi. Trying to get even more than just a turtle. They want a body. Clean up on aisle 3 as Mobazane with the Appraiser's Wrath will take down Yureshi. 4-1 lead for BTK so far, controlling the early game and now up by 2,000 gold. And Nicolette in position, already going to go ahead and try and take this tier 1 turret. Marcutie trying to get there for the denial, but Cold World trying to go for the set. Mobazane not able to hit the energy eruption. But a big knockup from Cold World connecting on to Marcutie. Able to clear those minions though to stop BTK from taking the turret. Great defense over there. Looks like Marcutie, even when he's not the mark. He only has 100 strike, doesn't even really have too many items. And he already has such a massive damage output. Top side though, Yureshi running on this Barat's XP. Something we see in a game of future and very hard to kill. As soon as his Faraga armor goes down, he's going back to the base and getting it right back and then joining the fight. But speaking of right back, whoa! Basic BMI's out of the Detna's welcome. I didn't even know you could do that. I guess he used his Purify though. It just looked like it was just a weird animation on how it kind of played out. So he purified a Detna's welcome and then BMI'd to safety. That's cracked, bro. Speaking of crack though, you are seeing the turtle. About 40% HP. Milo trying to contest last sanity onto the team of AEAR77. Tarzan Cutie though, not going to waste any time. Does get the retribution. They got what they came for. Now needing to get out of the turtle pit. Mobazane, he wants some revenge though. He's going in trying to take down Yureshi. Not able to get the damage. Does not have the assistance from BTK to continue that push. And still trying to get some farm. Marcutie there trying to push him away. Nicolette just now picking up that Ice Queen wand. Will be able to provide some slow. Speaking of slow, explosion goes down. Big setup from Cold World. Nicolette takes down JQT. Appraiser's Wrath not able to connect as Marcutie last second is going to use the IMU to use the black shoes from Nicolette to evade. Both of them celebrating that they made it into the top 8. But on the bot side, not the same story. They're still fighting it out. Giving some heavy competition. Nicolette taking some damage. Marcutie will deal the final blow. Mobazane wrapping around though. Hey, you find my mage? It's okay. I got something for you. Appraiser's Wrath may be on the way if you're not careful. Milo, the GOAT. Looks like he wanted to go down there to take down Marcutie, but shifts his focus over to the Lord Pit. You're going to see JQT try and grab up Basic. Does have the Minoan's Fury. Have to watch out for that. Basic currently sitting with the Purify. Nicolette will spawn here shortly. Last sanity goes out from Milo. Not going to hit the mark on any members of AEAR77. Lord at about 50% HP. BMI knocked airborne. Basic hit with Minoan Fury. Now BMI's into the mid lane bush. Everybody very low. Lord at about 40% HP. Going down to about 25%. Knock up onto Area 77. Tarzan Cutie with the retribution slightly faster than Zane. 2 objectives in a row going into his hands. Able to pull it off while Zane is in retry range. ISO right now, who did pick up the Malefic Roar and the Swift Boots, additional attack speed and the physical pin to kind of stop the defensive items picked up from the side of BTK. Speaking of BTK, though, needing to defend up against his Lord, making his way onto the tier 1 turret on the bot side. Yet to lose a turret so far in today's match. And it looks like the first one will fall. Lord will claim it for Area 77, and the top side is going to fall. Tarzan Cutie able to kind of contest and take it, even with Milo trying to defend. And now, wait a second, Area 77 starting to get some footing in today's match. Maybe able to turn this around, maybe able to give BTK their second loss if they're not careful. So far, highest kills in the game is going to be going over to Zane and Nicolette, tied 2 on the board, but Zane with the better KDA, 2-0-1. 3 assists, though, from Nicolette. Speaking of Zane, though, hit with the Minotaur's Fury, taking down about 75% HP, not going to phase him, definitely regaining a lot of it. Concealed play from Cold World, trying to get the knockup, unable to close the distance. JQ, Yureshi, and ISO in position for the contest. ISO is going to go ahead and pick up that Wind of Nature now. We'll be able to kind of help him in these fights. May need to use it here shortly. Nicolette will find JQT. Will now pass Zane in terms of highest kills on today's match. Numir's Passion going down. Basic will find Tarzan Cutie. 2 members falling for Area 77. Yureshi connecting with the Detna's Welcome. Grabs Zane. Trying to get the stun. Speaking of stuns, praises Wrath in response back from Zane on the Energy Eruption. 2v1 with a nation going down from ISO. Now going to go back to the base. Basic finding another, though. He's going to shut down the objective with little to no contest from the side of Area 77, which will help BTK extend their lead and push into some of these turrets. As now we are seeing Area 77 forced into their base and down to their inhibitors. Luminous Lord on the top side and minions ready to be synced by BTK to close this out. One last look at the items before this explosive engagement on the way in the next 30 seconds. There you have it, 8,900 gold over there from ISO. Way behind Basic right now, who's now leading by 10.6. Almost fully built right there for the late game. 43,000 gold, 5,000 gold ahead from the side of BTK, and the base now possibly being open as the Lord does crash into the inhibitor for the top side. One more hit, and it will fall. Lord very low, though. Chunked down pretty fast from the side of Area 77. BTK not even phased for it. They're going to go in for another inhibitor turret. Double stun. There goes Minoan and Fury for the knockup. Connected 4 members of BTK. Still in play, though. Black Shoes activated from Nicolette, as they are going to try and fight this out. Still going to try and close out this game. Zane is going to find Tarzan Cutie. There goes the Blazing Duet from Basic. Wind of Nature from ISO and Basic at the same time. Neither will have it in this fight if they continue to duke it out. Minions now making their way through the mid. ISO will find Nicolette. Zane with the Praise's Wrath with the knockup. Energy Eruption for the stun. JQT frontlining. Milo with the full sin is going to use the last sanity. Flickers back to safety. But Area 77 able to hold off BTK from closing out this game. One final stand as Marcuti overextending. Concealed play called out. They know he's too far to get back to the base. A little bit of a miscalculation has now costed him his life, possibly. Implosion not able to grab him. Baited out utility. May be able to find Basic. Not sure Basic wants that. Has to be careful. He's going to go in for it. But Basic will find him right before he shuts him down. JQT with the turnaround will shut down Basic. Area 77. Looks like it was bait all along in favor. High IQ play in the making. Tarzan Cutie finds Cold World. 2 members following BTK. A 2-for-1 trade. Zane checking that bush. Whoa, Yureshi didn't go back. He canceled his recall. I thought he would have went back with the team. They have to go back and clear out those minions. He decided to duke it out. I think he thought his team was going to stay with him. JQT now joining the party, though, trying to get Yureshi back to safety. We'll be able to do it. Look at Milo, though. He wants the last insanity. Wants to get those stacks. Here he goes. Last insanity in. Milo with the side play. Onto Yureshi. We'll be able to take him down. Black Shoes from Nicolette, able to sustain himself. J Cutie, 25% HP. Fire missiles going down. Milo, very low. I am you from our Cutie, not able to connect to Milo. Tarzan Cutie will find Mobazane, though, shuts him down. Man, a lot of fighting. 1-for-1 on the board so far from both sides. Milo canceling out the recall from Marcuti. Might be able to go back in. Does not have the Frog armor. Basic! Knows it's a high-value target. That is the back line mage for Area 77. He's not going to be able to get out of there. Last standing in from Milo. Lazy wet from Marcuti. A good try, but unable to get out of there. They will be able to burst him down. J Cutie trying to protect him, and now will cost him his life. Basic! Breakdancing at the last second. The Spear, Hunter Strike, and Malefic Roar stacked up with the Swift Boost, but the Implosion going down for the setup from Cold World. Nicolette will find Isol. They're not finished, though. As he gets a double, he's going to find Yoreshi. Basic trying to get one of his own. Will shut down Tarzan Cutie. A full wipeout against Area 77. And only minions holding them from closing out this game. Marquiti will spawn in just in time, though. But can he delay the inevitable? Here comes J Cutie. Base Crystal at 5% and Basic will find Marquiti, and down goes the Base Crystal. The Bloodthirsty Kings pushing through Area 77 in the NACT Spring Season Stage 3 Qualifiers.